I'm going on. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion, forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. Oh, go in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. I'm going on. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. I know you wanna see me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion, forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. Oh, go in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. I'm going on.
Hello and welcome to the Taylor's Industries pregame show. My name is Josh, and today I have a very special guest with me, Dylan.
Nice to meet you, Josh.
I've known you for a lot of my life, but thanks for pretending like we just met.
Yeah, I know, right?
Today we have a very special game for you. We're going to be playing some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Do you know what we're going to be, the game mode we're going to be playing
Not
though?
exactly. Explain it to me, please.
We're going to be doing crew battles.
Okay.
Finally, we're back with the crew battles, one of my favorite game modes out there. Normally, each week we do, the Smash at Mizzou tournaments, the 1v1 sort of situation. But this week, we're going to have all 4 of our players finally competing against another team of 4 players. They're going to have 12 stocks all together, and it's going to be which team can destroy all the stocks first to see who can finally beat them and move up in that tournament. I'm very excited for it, Dylan. I hope you are too.
I am too. I've never seen something like this before, so I really hope our audience enjoys it as well.
I really hope they enjoy it too. And with that, we're going to be going into our Culver's lineup. Today, we have Corazon. Finally, the man is back. We have not seen him at all this season. Corazon will most likely be using his bayonet. We have Oof on the King DDD. You've known and love him. You've seen him all the time. We have the newcomer Jew, usually spotting that Kirby or the Samus. And then finally, we have Coder on his Joker. I am very excited to see them for this crew battles. I remember last season, Dylan, they just wiped away the competition with almost every single game they had.
I'm really excited to see what they do this time.
Oh, I can't wait to see it too. Let's see if we actually get all 4 players playing this time, and hopefully they all play. Last season, sometimes one of them just wouldn't play. We did that well. So I can't wait to see how they do in this crew battles. Only time will tell, though, so go ahead, grab your drinks, grab your snacks. We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
Culver's is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports. Welcome to Delicious. My name is Mason Shibley, and today I'll be teaching you what you need to know about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a crossover fighting game that has over 80 characters to choose from. Once the players have chosen their specified character, a player will randomly be selected to choose the first stage.
3, 2, 1, go!
Upon entering the stage, the players will have to be playing under certain rules. The players will have a time limit of 7 minutes to complete their match, and each player will have 3 stocks or lives. Items, spirits, and smash meter, and certain stages are all banned. As the match progresses, damage will accumulate on the player as they get hit. The higher the percentage, the farther the blow will push them away. If the character falls too far off screen, 1 stock will be taken off and they'll be respawned near the center of the stage. If both players still have stocks after 7 minutes, then whoever has the most stocks wins. If stocks are tied, then whoever has the lowest percentile damage at the moment wins. Players will then be allowed to change characters if they desire to, and the loser will pick the next stage. Depending on the rules, players will either play to the best of 3 or the best of 5 to determine a winner.
Hello, we are starting up with this first match. We have Oof on the Joker versus CUW's Robin. Normally, I don't see too many Robins in this competition. I don't know if you see Robins too often.
No, I have not. I'm very excited to see how they play this character.
I am excited too. We will see how this first one goes. Right now, we're going to be having Oof trying to probably go in for the offensive. Robin has a lot of ranged moves, and you'll see a little meter bar right above Robin as well, which she has limited use of those abilities, so it's up to proper management and skill to see if they can get rid of Oof's stock first.
Okay.
Yes, right away we have Oof rushing in, trying to get that. We'll be getting the basic stabs off, knocking Robin offside the field. Robin will have to use her recovery to get back up. She has only so many limited uses of it, though. Going in with the stab, Joker blocking, perfect blocking. Robin will be falling off, trying to see if Oof can.
Oh, that was a nice hit there on the down.
Perfectly good hit. We have Oof finally having his Arsene up and running. Arsene will be doing some extra damage and having his abilities more powerful. We'll be seeing if Oof can get this first stock off of CUW right away.
CUW is really a little bit behind, but I honestly think they can make a comeback easily here.
Oh yeah,
right?
definitely. No stocks have been currently taken off yet. However, CUW is at 100%, and just like that, Arsene Aidna, I believe is what it's called, powerful hit comes out. Most likely will be getting the grab off of CUW, throwing him off the ledge as well. Smash attack coming in, but the shield blocks it just in time, allowing CUW to get in a flurry of basic attacks.
Yeah, because CUW was really having a hard time on the ledge there. That was rough for it there.
Definitely is true. However, the block goes into the fire. The fire will be extending farther than the block will be going, so more damage is coming out. Arsene has come back up. You don't normally see that with Jokers as well. Hopefully, though, Joker is able to get back up with the Arsene-empowered recovery. Both characters at 120 to 146%. Any attacks at this point will be enough, and the recovery from CUW will be knocking off Oof's first stock. It is now CUW at 3 stocks with Oof at 2 stocks.
That was a great.
Great hit indeed. We have the lightning bolt coming in, supercharged. Will be doing some damage onto Oof. Only 18% though. He just came back onto the field, so there's not much to worry about right now. He has to end CUW stock off now, though. However, the lifesteal coming in will be knocking off about 15% of the damage that's built up. However, already back up to 135%. It does not matter what that lifesteal does if Oof gets the damage off. Right now, Arsene empowered hopefully will be able to get the stock. We really needs it. The fire book has been thrown. No more fire abilities coming out of CUW until it recharges.
CUW is right there on the edge. And they're still fighting even though they're up there in the percentage. This is amazing to watch.
I mean, 162% Robin is something you don't see every day. Robin's like not the lightest character, but also not the heaviest character. You know, so you don't expect him to be living this long. And right now, Oof at 82% is wishing that they would just go down. Even with Arsene, the power is just not enough. The ranged abilities coming in from CUW's Robin is just hurting Oof really hard right now.
Yeah, it's impressive though. They're holding their own. It's incredible.
180%,
wow.
82% on CUW. Finally gets another Arsene, third Arsene on CUW's first stock. Lightning Bolt, halfway charged up, will be coming in. If that was fully charged, it would have been gone. Arc Fire will be going out with the Lightning Bolt. Both miss. Oof reads it like a book. However, does not miss the grab. Will be thrown off the edge. However, the parry, whatever you want to call it, is able to finally take in some of that damage and knock away CUW. 200% CUW. Literally any attack, and that's what I mean. One basic dash attack will be taking off CUW's first stock. Is now 2 stocks to 2 stocks. However, Oof is at 152%.
Yeah, huge disadvantage. CUW really held in there and got this percent up. I feel like a lot of players kind of just give up at that point when they're in the hundreds with that character.
I mean, definitely, it's basically one hit is what could really end it. And just like that, 189% Oof. Second stock will be taken off. CUW at 2 stocks. Oof is at 1 stock. Insane gameplay going on. And I think right now what I'm noticing, Oof has faced a lot of matches where they have ranged abilities. However, Robin is such a unique one. You can't really redirect some of the abilities. Like King DD's Goron Ball, you can hit that back if you time it just right. However, you can't knock back Robin's attacks. He can try to parry it, block the attack, but that's about it. And this
can do so much with that.
Yeah, and then the continuous damage from the fire goes through the shield as well. It's just hard, and I don't think Oof was prepared for it. I mean, we said we don't see Robins too often. You're not going to be prepared for a good Robin player at this point.
It's not very common, I agree. That's awesome to see.
Arsene is gone, though. However, both characters, CUW at 60%, Oof at 112. He's going to have to play it somewhat safe, is able to get the recovery. Game back up, no ledge guard from CUW. The fire comes in, once again, releasing the shield a bit too early, so the fire does damage when it probably shouldn't be doing that damage.
Nice catch on the ledge there.
We do have Oof coming in, Arc Fire, or not Arc Fire, the Lightning Bolt coming in, not able to hit Oof. It was going too slow. Easy dodge coming in. Dash attack coming in from Oof will be knocking CUW off the edge. Sword meter is almost gone. However, doesn't need to use the sword. Just goes in for the grab, throws him off, has the fire, misses the fire. Lightning Bolt will be most likely coming out to see if he can knock Oof's last stock off. Let's see if they are able to get it. However, Oof has Persona, trying to get in for the grab, not able to find it. Ekna misses CUW, but it doesn't matter. Throws another one, is able to land it. Arcfire does come in, able to finally block it without taking too much damage from it. However, CUW has a Lightning Bolt, will be pushing off hard. That will be CUW's first win. They're going to be going into the next game with their 2 stocks. So if we count that right, that should be 11 stocks CUW with UCM at 9 stocks.
Wow.
Yeah, sad to see.
CUW really took advantage of it, though.
Oh, definitely. And I'm going to keep on going that it was due to UCM not knowing how to do that Robin matchup. Whenever you have a roster of close to 100 different characters, it's hard to really know every single matchup. You're gonna be facing the meta characters. You're not gonna be really facing the somewhat meta characters at all.
Agreed. And you got to learn how to adapt. It's part of the game, though, too.
Part of the game.
Hopefully they learn from this and become a better player.
But you know what? Oof was only one player on UCM's team. They still got 3 more. Maybe someone else knows how to beat this Robin.
You're right. I'm excited to find out.
I'm excited too, so just stick around. We'll be right back after this short break.
Taylor Industries is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports, a family-owned and operated business.
Imagine opportunity. Got it? Good. Now pursue it. Choose the right college to cultivate it. Discover your passion, your talent. Now share it. Embrace it. Go global. Find support, network, build your team. Set a goal, work hard, achieve it. Be proud of yourself. Celebrate it. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
You don't want a piece of paper. You want an opportunity. The opportunity to lead, to innovate, to transform. The opportunity to excel beyond what you thought possible. At the University of Central Missouri, your goals are achievable because we give you more support so your ambition faces fewer obstacles. Embrace your potential with the backing of 150 years of academic excellence, with undergraduate and graduate degrees available in Warrensburg, Lee Summit, and online. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
And here we go on to the second round. It will be Ju versus CUW's Robin. Robin will be taking off one of their stocks to continue this since they lost in the last one. But before we go on, I just want to apologize to the folks at home. I'm seeing the name at the bottom left-hand corner that says Oof, but all 4 players are using the same switch. Last round, that wasn't Oof playing, that was Coder. My apologies, I'm very sorry on that. Coder, wonderful Joker player, but this time we have Ju on the Kirby. Now, if I remember, Dylan, you love Kirby.
Yeah, he's been my main for a very long time until recently.
And you know what? One of my favorite characters in the league, too. I just know that he's definitely not one of the more powerful ones right now, so I'm always excited to see Ju on it. However, first stock on Ju is taken off immediately. I don't know if Ju knows this Robin matchup like anybody else. I mean, who does the fire into the lifesteal, into the electric bolt? That was some huge damage. Finally misses the fire bolt, but it doesn't matter. 54% was already taken off.
Yeah. Now the bad part with Kirby too is he doesn't really have a long list of long-range attacks. Really not any. Really, he just has his up B with the sword, and that's medium range. It doesn't do that much damage.
Yeah, and it's very easy to read, Kirby's been around since the Nintendo 64. That move's been in every single Smash Brother up to this point. So you got to be a little bit more creative with your Kirby gameplay. And against this Robin with just long-range abilities, you have to get up close and personal. But it doesn't matter because Robin has so many books to do so much more damage.
Agreed. It's just such a difficult thing for close Kirby to get up there. It's just very difficult.
It is, very difficult indeed. So right now, what the Ju's main goal in this section is to just get rid of CUW's stocks without losing all of his. If he can go into the third game with at least one of his stocks, I will call that his job well done because he can most likely get more stocks on the next character.
Yeah, this is just a big disadvantage of matchup for him, but hey, he's making it work. He got a stock.
And just he not pub stomp, but he knocked him down straight into the edge. We'll be taking off CUW's first stock of this round, second stock overall.
Yeah.
Oof, though, 2 stocks at 142%. That rage is building. However, Kirby is one of the weaker characters in this game, so an arc fire into a sword will be enough to end his second stock. Ju at 1 stock, CUW at 1 stock. However, CUW is very weak. However, the sword was... sorry about that. That was insane. The sword from Robin was all used up, and so whenever that happens, tosses it. It doesn't need it no more because it needs to recharge. And Ju wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that, so the sword barely did damage whenever Ju was recovering. However, you know, the animation knocks him further down. So whenever he tried to recover, missed the ledge completely.
That makes sense. I didn't even see that. That was awesome.
That was, I mean, I think it was very unintentional from CUW, but still a sad thing to see for Drew, but still an amazing thing to see overall. And you know, this is the kind of action that you can see in the crew battles. So we'll be going into our third round of competitors. CUW's Robin will be moving on to the third one with one of their stocks left. We'll see who comes up next after this short break.
Culver's is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports. Welcome to Delicious.
Imagine opportunity. Got it? Good. Now pursue it. Choose the right college to cultivate it. Discover your passion, your talent. Now share it. Embrace it. Go global. Find support, network, build your team. Set a goal, work hard, achieve it. Be proud of yourself. Celebrate it. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
And here we go on to the third round of the first set. We have CUW's Robin will be losing 2 of his stocks. However, this is his 3rd time in this game. We want him out of here fast. CUW's only lost 2 out of their 12 stocks. UCM has lost now 6, so they only have 6 stocks left. It is a
disadvantage.
They are at a huge disadvantage. Oof, though, confident on his King Deity. We've seen him make it to semifinals and finals multiple times this season so far. And this time, it's the real Oof. And not just, you know, Coder. Sorry again, once on my part, but let's see if he can end this stock extremely fast. Let's see if Oof can go into the 4th round with no stocks taken.
I will be very impressed if that can happen. This person knows how to play Robin very well.
I've never seen this good of a Robin player. It is actually insane to see. However, Oof, better on the King DDD, knows the ins and outs of every single move that goes on, knows how to do some insane combo setups. I think Oof can pull this off without losing a stock. Arcfire will be hitting the Goron Ball. However, the Goron Ball is able to finally block the full-on attack. If that was a fully charged Lightning Bolt, it would not have been able to stop it, but it was like a semi-charged one, so it was all worked out in the end.
That's awesome. That is really cool to see. The only problem I see for Robin here is running into taking a lot of damage very heavily, easily, and it seems like this King DD really knows how to block his ranged attacks with his own medium range attacks.
And I think so too, and you know, we talked about Robin not being the lightest, not being the heaviest, and just like that Goron Ball, do you think you would notice it in the Hammer Spike?
He just hammered him out. Just like that. What a shot. That was amazing.
Finally, CUW's Robin is done with his reign of terror. Oof finally says, you know, let me step in real quick. I'm going to take care of the competition. Oof will be going into this 4th round with all 3 of his stocks. We'll see who CUW comes up. However, they still have 9 stocks left. Oof and Corazon have a huge, you know, have a huge weight on their shoulders that they need to do if they want to bring this first set to a victory.
I agree.
But just like that, though, we will be going into the 4th round just after this short break.
Taylor Industries is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports, a family-owned and operated business.
College, you don't want a piece of paper. You want an opportunity. The opportunity to lead, to innovate, to transform. The opportunity to excel beyond what you thought possible. At the University of Central Missouri, your goals are achievable because we give you more support so your ambition faces fewer obstacles. Embrace your potential with the backing of 150 years of academic excellence, with undergraduate and graduate degrees available in Warrensburg, Lee Summit, and online. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
And here we go on to the 4th round. We have Oof on this signature King DDD. CUW is bringing out a zero suit Samus. Sorry, not with a Z, with an S. CUW will not be losing any stocks this time because it is the first time this Zero Suit Samus has made it onto the ring. Oof did not lose any stocks in the last fight, so he will also be appearing with all 3 of his stocks. Just like that, Oof will be getting the swallow onto Zero Suit Samus. Will she be able to recover? However, the dash attack was able to ledge guard perfectly onto CUW, leading that first stock off of CUW extremely fast. Oof is only at 8%.
And I was thinking Samus would be a better matchup. She moves quicker. She has a great range of attack. She's deadly, but he really just knows how to take these fast players and keep them at bay.
Yeah, and then just like that, we have, you know, King Dedede, very heavy champion, will be doing so much more damage than you expect him to. And just like 8% at roughly 20 seconds into this round, it's insane to see what Oof can do. And we've expected to see him do this for this semester, or season. So it's great to see it. However, Oof is tying up in percentages right now at 42%. Nothing too dangerous with CUW at 33%. However, oh my god, just as I say that, it's the Caster's Curse. CUW goes into a nutty combo. Will be knocking Oof and spiking him straight down into the stage. Finally knocking off his first stock extremely early. Was not expecting that at all.
That's nice, because as far as I can tell, it really seems like Oof's their power player right now. He's really making a dangerous
He
scene
did it again!
Wow.
CUW somehow
Take
goes
my
with the
word,
same the same combo, was able to knock him up and knock him straight down into the stage, knocking his second stock off. Oof is at 1 stock, CUW Zero Suit Samus at 2 stocks. We saw Oof knock CUW's Zero Suit Samus stock extremely early, and just like that, 2 stocks off of Oof so fast, and CUW's got it a third time in a row.
Just took that momentum and smashed him out of the stadium.
I don't know what to say. That happened so fast. The same move 3 times in a row. And I didn't know, like, I understand how that combo works, but on such a heavyweight champion, I never thought you could do it 3 times in a row that fast at low percentages.
They knew what they were doing. That's awesome to see.
Oof was not prepared for that. He got the first stock so fast, was not prepared for that at all. You know, just like that, though, UCM only has 3 stocks left. It looks like the Zero Suit Samus will be going in with 2 stocks remaining. However, you know, they have 8 stocks remaining at this point. Corazon's going to have to do a lot if UCM wants to win this first set, but we'll find out if he does or not after this short break.
Culver's is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports. Welcome to Delicious.
And here we go. We're on to the 5th round of the first set. We have Corazon on the Bayonetta. We have CUW on the Zero Suit Samus. Zero Suit Samus will be losing 1 stock since Oof got it taken away extremely early on. However, we'll be sticking with 2 more of their stocks.
And I'm very excited for this matchup because they're very both agile characters.
Very agile indeed. Bayonetta, and both very combo-heavy characters. Corazon, we have not seen him yet this season. This is the first time I've seen him in the past 4, I believe, streams that we've done for the Smash Up Mizzou tournament. Corazon was a huge heavy hitter for UCM last season. Let's see if he still holds up to that.
Excited to see it. Looks like it's a pretty close matchup. You know, Samus is struggling a little bit, but she did with King Dedede too, and I think they're going to make that comeback and figure out Bayonetta.
And best case scenario for Corazon right now will be to knock off CUW Zero Suit Samus's 2 stocks without losing 1. So that way he can at least try and fight 2 other people with all 3 of his stocks. It looks like Corazon is able to get into a lot of up B combo moves with Bayonetta, and that's what you want to do. Bayonetta can easily push them off if enough damage starts to accumulate. Gunshots will be coming in, not able to land him though. However, not too much damage comes out as he goes into another up B combo, not pushing him too far up the stage.
Wow, this is a very close one. Not close now, but it's cool to see the combo happen to Samus now, getting a taste of their own medicine.
Of course, it's always nice to see taste of their own medicine with your home team. Zero Suit Samus is at 172%, which means its kill range at any moment now Corazon just has to find the right moment to do that. 88% though, his damage is stacking up farther than he wants him to. Gets the grab, gets a couple of hits in. We get the animation that Zero Suit Samus was going to get knocked off the map, but no kill has happened. But just like that, another grab, couple smacks to the face will be knocking off Zero Suit Samus' second or first stock of this round. 1 stock remaining on CUW, 3 stocks remaining on OOF.
I'm excited to see how this. I would like to at least see at least one stock taken.
Oh, yes. We have to see the stock taken, or CUW ends up winning the first set, and they'll be going on to the second set. Sadly, though, Corazon will be losing his stock. We were hoping that he could stick with all 3, but it's a hard thing to do. Whenever you're facing some of the best of the best, you're gonna most likely be losing the stock. So sad to see it, but I still think Corazon can come out of this just fine if he can end the stock without losing one of his own. Witch's Time will be coming in, is able to get the combo, but no Giant Fist to do massive damage.
And then she gets the combo again on Samus. I think this is going to be pretty quick, I feel like, in the next 20 seconds. It's my guess.
My guess is probably, I'm going to go with 25.
Okay,
Five seconds more. Not too much, we got to be a little bit humble. It looks like you were closer, though, as 1 kick to the face will be knocking off CUW's Zero Suit Samus. Final stock. CUW has 6 stocks remaining, though. Corazon has to go through 2 full contestants before, if UCM wants to win this first set.
Yeah.
And Corazon only has 2 stocks.
That's going to be rough.
It's going to be rough. What can you do, though?
It'll be very, very impressive.
It would be very impressive indeed. Let's see if Corazon can do this after this short break.
Taylor Industries is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports, a family-owned and operated business.
Imagine opportunity. Got it? Good. Now pursue it. Choose the right college to cultivate it. Discover your passion, your talent. Now share it. Embrace it. Go global. Find support, network, build your team. Set a goal, work hard, achieve it. Be proud of yourself. Celebrate it. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
You don't want a piece of paper. You want an opportunity. The opportunity to lead, to innovate, to transform. The opportunity to excel beyond what you thought possible. At the University of Central Missouri, your goals are achievable because we give you more support so your ambition faces fewer obstacles. Embrace your potential with the backing of 150 years of academic excellence, with undergraduate and graduate degrees available in Warrensburg, Lee Summit, and online. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
And here we go on to what I believe is the 6th round of the first set. We have Corazon on the Bayonetta. CUW will be bringing out an Ike. Just like this, though, Corazon will be losing 1 stock. Unfortunately, lost it against the fight with Zero Suit Samus. CUW has 6 stocks remaining. Corazon has 2 stocks for UCM. It's going to be a tough one, but let's see what Corazon can do.
I like to see Corazon make that comeback.
I definitely would love to see it too. And we actually know an Ike player within our friend group. And as we've known many times, Ike is one of the heaviest hitters out there.
Yeah, he can be a nuisance, that's for sure.
A huge nuisance indeed. Such basic attacks with the sword does 15 damage like you just saw right there. It's heavy, it's slow, but it's not the easiest thing to dodge at all.
He can connect it well like that, and for somebody like Bayonetta, it's so tough.
However, Bayonetta has a lot of recovery options and is able just to toy around on the side of the stage, waiting for CUW's Ike to do any sort of damage that he wanted to try and do. Corazon does get a nice combo into the air, but however, nothing too serious, not able to push him farther out. However, it looks like there was a little bit of a tech error there. CUW falls through the bottom of that stage platform, and instead of jumping up, goes in for the recovery and misses the stage completely. So CUW will be losing one of their first stocks early on. Not what we were expecting, but Corazon is probably excited to see.
Very. I hope that helps them with their boost confidence. Sometimes it's all you need to make a comeback. It's just that sliver of hope.
I mean, you just saw right there. I'm pretty sure that was the max combo that Bayonetta can get, and Corazon finally hit it to do some massive damage. We just saw CUW's Ike lose their first stock extremely early, and he's already back up to 129%. The giant boot comes down, however, wasn't able to land it. Ledge guarding is not the easiest move. CUW, though, comes in with a big slash attack, knocks out Corazon's second stock. Only one stock remaining on the side of UCM. However, Corazon hits. The Witch's Time Giant Fist comes out. Will be knocking out the second stock of CUW's Ike.
That was awesome.
One stock to one stock. Corazon desperately needs to get the stock if he has even a chance to fight the last person on CUW's team.
Corazon, I really feel like is going to try to build off this momentum and give himself a chance here. It's cool to see. They're not done or out of it at all yet.
Definitely not out of it yet. Right now, Corazon is pulling out all the combos, all the stops, everything he can as the Giant Fist comes out to deal with the ledge guard. CUW's Ike's third stock is taken. CUW only has 3 stocks
That
remaining.
was nasty, bro.
Corazon has 1 stock.
I'm excited though. Can they do it?
Can Corazon finish this last person with 1 stock remaining?
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Stick around. We'll be right back after this short break.
Taylor Industries is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports, a family-owned and operated business.
And here we go. I made a little mistake. This is round number 8 of set number 1. Corazon will be losing 2 of his stocks. 1 stock remaining on the side of UCM. CUW is bringing out the Daisy. Doesn't have to lose a single stock, though. Corazon has a 2 stock difference if he wants to win this first set, Dylan.
I am very excited to watch. I think Corazon has all the confidence in the world right now with what they just did, and they should.
Yeah, he, probably sitting down in his chair, leaning forward, got the gamer stance going, already 33% on the Daisy. You know what? Daisy had a little bit of an unfair start. Was picking up those turnips, and she has a very small percentage to pick up an actual bomb coming in from the ground. So, I think it was an unfair start, but nonetheless, Corazon doesn't matter. 2% at 60% within the first 40 seconds.
Yeah, and well, there's always this risk to each character you choose too, so you gotta understand them and know when to take them. And they sadly just got unlucky with the chance of taking that risk.
Giant Fist, though, barely misses it, was inches away from Daisy's face, wasn't able to get the damage, and some nice combos coming in from CUW to do some damage onto Corazon. Corazon has to end this fast, doesn't want too much percentage, will be doing a flurry of bullets. None have the power to knock her further off the stage, though.
Corazon, very close there. Ooh.
The animation came out that said that Corazon wasn't going to make it. However, too far knocked away, didn't have the second jump, only has the B recoveries, isn't able to recover. CUW will be winning the first set. Don't have to worry, though.
That was a good set, honestly. Corazon really showed up there.
And it's a double elimination, so they will be going into the second set right away. If UCM can bring back in the second set, they will be going on to a third set. And you can't knock it for Corazon. He did such a great job with defending against 3 different people.
He really did. He really made that comeback, and hopefully he gave that confidence boost for the rest of his team.
I think so too. We will be moving on to the second set though right after this short break. And here we go. We are on to set number 2 of the crew battles. We have Corazon will be making the first appearance this time instead of the last on the Bayonetta, and we have CUW bringing in the Robin, which appeared for their first character. So a little bit different lineup for the players this time, but still the same players nonetheless.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited for this matchup because that Robin was really, in my opinion, their star on that team in the last round, or the last set.
And you know, when it comes to crew battles, you have a little bit of like actual strategy. You know, you gotta, you know, do you want to send one of your better players up first, or do you want to send, you know, one of the least better players at the beginning? And it's a different mindset, and you know, I think Corazon has a bit more of experience in this field, and maybe will have the better time on the Robin.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, whoever wins this one, I think if they come out with more than one stock, I think they're gonna dominate the next round or two possibly.
Well, we'll see. We don't know that future yet. This time, we will be going on this one. Bats will be flying on. Corazon will be getting back onto the stage, no problem. CUW's Robin, unlike last time, has a lot of damage taken on early on. You know, we saw Robin completely dominate competition with the first character. However, Corazon, you know, saying, let me give you some comeback as guns blasting through, knocking Robin's CUW's first stock off. It is Corazon at 3 stocks, CUW Robin at 2.
You can definitely tell Robin's having a hard time keeping up. That's what's going on from what I can tell.
Yeah, and I mean, we've been talking about like some fast and speedy characters. Bayonetta, look at her. She's moving around, so she's flying through the air, has so many different combos that it's kind of hard to tell what exactly they're going to do next.
Yeah, unless you've really played with the character, I'd imagine it's hard to predict the moveset.
Definitely. And just like that, Robin, CUW's Robin, already at 106% again. Corazon, you know, matching that percentage, but Corazon hasn't lost a stock yet.
Yeah, no, this is a really... Yeah, Corazon's really killing it, but this is still a good game. Robin could definitely make that comeback. Can't leave him out.
Definitely. We had Bayonetta charging up the guns, wasn't able to find nothing, thinking it was better to go in for the jump. However, Giant Fist Ledge Guard will be knocking off CUW's Robin's second stock. Corazon hasn't even lost a single stock yet. Corazon must
keep it that way, I'm sure.
Got to keep it that way. I could imagine Corazon maybe losing one of his stocks, but I mean, best case scenario, he doesn't lose any.
Yeah. No, that'd be awesome. I'd love to see that. But we're going to find out here soon.
CUW is able to recover back on, still has the book that's allowing him to do kind of like a triple jump situation. Corazon will be going in. Arcfire coming in, was able to block it, and blocking it, holding on to it longer so the damage doesn't come through. The combos that are coming in from CUW's Robin just aren't hitting Corazon at all. No major damage coming in with any of the range. You know, and I think that's what it is. I'm not seeing as many ranged abilities as I saw with the, you know, first set Robin.
I agree, and I feel like the reason he's probably doing that or staying away is he just doesn't feel like he maybe has the time to get some of those attacks off.
You know, that might be it too. Bayonetta really fast. Or maybe it's he's missing all of them, and then he has to let the book recharge.
True.
And that means he can't use that at this point. However, the Giant Fist coming in, Robin's not. He's wearing his AirPods, doesn't even know what's happening, gets punched in the back of the head, will be knocked off the stage. Finally, Corazon will be moving on to the second round with all their stocks. UCM has 12 stocks remaining. CUW only has 9.
And in my opinion, I think this is a very scary situation for CUW right now because I think they lost one of at least their best 2 players just now.
I mean, you know, from the first set, Robin was a huge momentum breaker for CUW. You know, whenever you start winning game after game with only 3 stocks, it's you know, it does something to the mental. However, roles are reversed this time. You know, UCM finally has the momentum going. Let's see if Corazon did what he could to keep UCM going. He will be going on to the second round, so stick around. We'll be coming right back after this short break.
Culver's is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports. Welcome to Delicious.
Imagine opportunity. Got it? Good. Now pursue it. Choose the right college to cultivate it. Discover your passion, your talent. Now share it. Embrace it. Go global. Find support, network, build your team. Set a goal, work hard, achieve it. Be proud of yourself. Celebrate it. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
College, you don't want a piece of paper. You want an opportunity. The opportunity to lead, to innovate, to transform. The opportunity to excel beyond what you thought possible. At the University of Central Missouri, your goals are achievable because we give you more support so your ambition faces fewer obstacles. Embrace your potential with the backing of 150 years of academic excellence, with undergraduate and graduate degrees available in Warrensburg, Lee Summit, and online. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
And here we go on to set 2, round 2. We have Corazon still on the Bayonetta, hasn't even lost a single stock. And then we have CUW bringing out the Daisy. Daisy is what ended Corazon's reign from the first set, sorry. But, you know, that's because Corazon only had like 1-2 stocks. So both members having full stocks, I think Corazon has this in the bag, to be quite honest.
Yeah, and I think Corazon's just like, hey, I'm going to punish you for last time because I was unlucky and unfair advantage.
I mean, did you just not see that? A
No,
huge B
it's
combo into a somewhat medium-sized B combo. Already had 121% CUW's Daisy is at 30 seconds. Corazon at 2%.
Oh, 4.7 now. Corazon's really trying to give him and show him what's up. He's like, I'll go all combos right now.
Tries to be spicy, goes for the Witch's Time. However, Daisy was just plucking turnips over here, so a little bit of damage on the Corazon, but nothing too big. 150% Daisy, though, is at kill potential at any moment now. We'll see if Corazon can end this with a Giant Fist or a boot. Witch's Time into the Giant Fist.
Yep.
Huge damage coming
great.
in. Will be CUW's Daisy's first stock taken. 2 stocks remaining on that Daisy, 3 stocks remaining on that Corazon. Corazon, though, finally has some percentage build up, has 94%. However, it doesn't really matter what Corazon does at this point because he's already done his job. Here he took out a
definitely
full
has.
player stocks, and he's taken out at least one of other players' stocks. So he's done his job, but let's see if he can get any more.
Yeah, I don't think Corazon's the type of player to just worry about doing his job. I think he just genuinely wants to win and dominate the competition.
I think so, too. He wants, you know, of course, he wants his fellow teammates to, you know, get some of the spotlight, too.
Yeah.
But, I mean, when you're in a competition like this, you'd rather just win.
Give it your all. If your teammate can do it, do it. There's no offense to that. It's a team effort. One of you guys is on that day, take advantage of it.
Exactly. Daisy's going to keep on pulling turnips, hoping for a bomb. Bomb would definitely do enough damage to knock Corazon off the stage. However, I believe that percentage is only like 2%. It is not the easiest one. However, a basic slap to the face will be knocking Corazon's first stock off. Corazon has 2 stocks. CUW's Daisy has 2 stocks. Daisy is at 100. Scratch that. 1 stock remaining on the Daisy. 2 stocks remaining on the Oof, as a kick will be coming in, doing some massive damage.
Wow, Bayonetta, Corazon's just killing it. It's nice to see. If he can just keep the 2 stocks going in, I think he could honestly win the next match too, possibly.
Possibly. However, I forgot there's the I think it's called the Onet, or that might be the world that they live in. It's from where Ness and Lucas come from. If they throw that, if they pluck it up with a very low percentage that they have and they throw it, it can actually knock the character unconscious and they kind of just swivel back and forth. So Daisy was able to get some huge damage based on RNG.
That's awesome. That risk finally worked out for her compared to last game where it was a bad start.
You know, I was kind of afraid right there because Daisy was actually throwing some pretty nice turnip throws, knocking Corazon further and further off the match. However, Corazon Bayonetta has huge recovery, was able to do a bunch of jumps and kicks to get back up. However, it doesn't matter. At 150%, it's going to be any hit, basically, to end your stock. Corazon loses it, only has 1 stock remaining. CUW Daisies also has 1 stock. However, Witch's Time comes in. No Giant Fist, no Giant Boot to do the massive damage. However, damage still done nonetheless. Witch's Time again with the Giant Fist. Knocks
To the
Daisy.
face.
You know,
That was
what are you supposed to do? You're slowed down, time's moving around all around you, and all of a sudden, Giant Fist comes right at you. You can't dodge it. You got hit by it. You just have to take it, and sadly, Daisy did not have the percentage or the stocks to take it anymore. So CUW will be losing 2 of their contestants. Only 6 stocks left. Corazon on Team UCM only lost 2. So that means 10 stocks left on UCM. This is an exact opposite of
Just
what we
like
saw
we
from
were
the first
talking
set.
about earlier. That is incredible.
It is incredible indeed. And, you know, we talked about Corazon doing his job. Let's see if we can take another stock or 2 off.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be great to
That'd
see.
be
Make it
over the
really
top.
easy.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens next, though, after this short break, so stick around.
Taylor Industries is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports. a family-owned and operated business.
Imagine opportunity. Got it? Good. Now pursue it. Choose the right college to cultivate it. Discover your passion, your talent. Now share it. Embrace it. Go global. Find support, network, build your team. Set a goal, work hard, achieve it. Be proud of yourself. Celebrate it. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
And here we go on to set 2, round 3. We have Corazon still on the Bayonetta. If you're getting tired of him, well, get used to it because he's sticking around. He did lose 2 of his stocks from the previous 2 rounds, so he will be jumping off a couple times. CUW will be on the Ike once again. CUW only has 6 stocks left, so it's up to this Ike to try and get rid of Corazon without losing a single stock.
Do you think he can do it?
You know, Ike's the heavy hitter. You know, if anybody could do it fast, it's probably the Ike. However, Corazon on the Bayonetta, such a technical character. It doesn't matter if Ike can't hit her.
He's just hitting her even out of the map. That just shows a lot of combo and a lot of time to get that skill down.
I mean, you saw the Ike slash in to try and recover back onto the stage. Corazon perfectly predicted where the sword was going to stop and got him into a grab combo right away. So that's just, you know, technique and just long-term player experience in the game to know the matchup. And just like this, Corazon already has CUW's Ike. Stock taken off. Never mind.
25%.
I was gonna say 130%, but you know, stock's already taken off. Oof, 1 stock. CUW Ike at 2 stocks.
Wow, this is incredible to watch. Oh,
fire coming in from that Ike, not able to land it. Corazon will be jumping, you know, from the bottom of the map. Just
I was amazed. I did not think Corazon was gonna make that.
I mean, you never do. It's the Bayonetta. Like, they just kind of float around. You're like, okay, maybe after, nope.
No.
Okay, they still got 3 more jumps in them.
Yeah, like since I play Kirby, you know, it gets. Ooh.
Sadly, though, 1 dash attack coming in from CUW's Ike will finally be knocking off Corazon's last stock. That was a huge, like, conquest from Corazon. You know, taking care of not only 2 contestants, but taking off a stock off of the Ike. So,
which is, I think, a big deal.
It is a big deal. I mean, I wasn't expecting him to go that far into this crew battles, doing that many. So UCM has 9 stocks remaining. CUW has 5 stocks remaining. Very huge advantage for UCM. Let's see if our contestants can keep that momentum and end this second set without no worries.
I agree.
I agree too. I just said it, so of course I'm going to agree to it. Just like that, though, we will be going to a short break, so stick around. We'll be going right back to it.
Culver's is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports. Welcome to Delicious.
College, you don't want a piece of paper. You want an opportunity. The opportunity to lead, to innovate, to transform. The opportunity to excel beyond what you thought possible. At the University of Central Missouri, your goals are achievable because we give you more support so your ambition faces fewer obstacles. Embrace your potential with the backing of 150 years of academic excellence, with undergraduate and graduate degrees available in Warrensburg, Lee Summit, and online. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
And here we are on to set 2, round 4. We have Coder on the Joker, and we have CUW on the Ike. CUW did lose 1 stock after Corazon's conquest on this second set, so he will be taking off that 1 stock before going right into this battle. However, it looks like, you know, Coder just messing around with Morgana the cat from Persona 5. No, just taking a chill. I think Coder has this in the back. However, Joker, a little bit of a lighter character against this Ike matchup. It could be very dangerous for him.
Yeah, as long as he can keep his distance and not get hit like that, he'll be okay. But that's going to be the toughest thing, like you said.
Yeah, that's what's going to be hard. Because, he's going to be throwing his fires that I keep forgetting the name of because it's a very weird and intricate name. And it won't be doing that much damage until he gets Arsene. However, Arsene almost up already. So let's see if he will be able to turn this, kind of a bad close range battle into a nice range battle. Was able to get it. However, Ike will be using his riposte to block all the damage coming out.
As Joker, I guess my main accomplishment, since it's kind of not a bad matchup, but would be just to try to get one stock would be okay. If he could get both, great.
Both great, yeah. If he has to lose a couple of stocks, that's just fine. Right now, UCM is in the lead, so, if he doesn't do perfect, it's not the biggest deal as long as he's able to at least get CUW's Ike out of the competition.
This is a good fight, though.
Yeah.
Ike's way up there, and it didn't turn out to be as big of a mismatch that we thought. Joker's really killing it.
And I would have to agree with that. Joker or Coder took a lot more damage at the very beginning, and I was expecting that to be bad. However, Coder was able to do so much damage over CUW's Ike, got him to 170%. However, a rage build Ike, when he does a smash attack, that's it. It doesn't matter really. Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what percentage you're at. You're just out of the field.
And it sucks too, because he's like that medium to heavy hitter, where it's like it's hard to get him out.
It is, and at 183%, I want to say that he's in kill potential. But against the Joker, who doesn't have Arsene to power up his abilities, I'm not quite sure he's in kill potential.
Yeah, his taps won't. He's just so heavy. Even that, you saw that kick. That should have kicked any character out of the game.
Yeah, the dash attack into the Anna will be doing 220%. Finally, at 231% is what finally takes CUW's first stock of this round, but second stock altogether. Oof will be at 2 stocks, CUW Ike at 1 stock.
Like we were saying, hey, he's already done a good job. He took the 1. Let's see if he can get the 2nd and really help his team out.
And this is what I love to see from Coder. We just saw him do 2 to 3 grab combos. Not the easiest thing to do because, once you get into that grab, they kind of float up into the air a little bit, so you kind of have to perfectly grab them right as they're falling down. Not the easiest move to do, but Coder is able to do it.
And it seems like he's doing it. It's scary to get in that close range with Ike, especially getting up there in the percentage. But he's really grabbing and being around him and tricking him.
And that's it. He also has his Arsene out right now, so he's going to want to get close right now more than ever, especially with Ike at a rage 161%. If he's able to redirect the attack, that might be enough damage to finally end his last stock.
We'll see what happens here. I'm very excited.
Very excited indeed. Coder will be gaining the grab onto the Ike. Ike will be dashing forward onto the stage. Will be blocking though, so the fire will not be attacking anybody anytime soon. Ike will be gaining the grab onto Coder. Will be knocking him off. Trying to get the ledge guard, however, throws out his little fire blast. Make sure that Ike cannot get close to him.
Yeah, Ike from CUW is pulling his weight though. And you could see Joker's really struggling with it here.
Definitely seems to be the case. Long holding fire sword attack, I'm not quite sure what that's called, isn't able to ledge guard the Joker just right, able to get back. And this is what I was talking about, the redirected damage with the Arsene. So not only is the damage, he's not taking it and he's redirecting the damage back, we have Rage Ike. Ike already does a lot of damage. Rage Ike doing even more damage, so that's even more damage being redirected.
Yeah,
and then we have Arsene empowering his abilities, so it's even more damage coming in. So, even though he wasn't at that 200%, he was at about 160, 170, was able to see Ike finally get destroyed from a Joker.
That's awesome. That was a really nice matchup and a mismatch, and it was a really good game.
Yeah, I was very surprised. I thought Ike would have done a lot more damage to the Joker, but, Coder, very skilled on it. We don't have to worry about him. We will be going on to the next match. Coder will be sticking in there. Let's see. I'm sorry, I can't remember the stocks right now. He'll be coming back, though, so we'll be coming right into the action after this short break.
Taylor Industries is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports, a family-owned and operated business.
Imagine opportunity. Got it? Good. Now pursue it. Choose the right college to cultivate it. Discover your passion, your talent. Now share it. Embrace it. Go global. Find support, network, build your team. Set a goal, work hard, achieve it. Be proud of yourself. Celebrate it. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
And here we go. We have Coder still on the Joker. CUW will be bringing in their final contestant of this second match will be Zero Suit Samus. Oof will be falling off the map. Will be spinning around, shooting some guns. I didn't actually know that animation existed.
That's cool.
But, you know, Coder only lost 1 stock from his fight with Ike, so not a really huge matchup difference. And if he plays this right, Coder could actually end it here.
He could, and I think there's definitely a real possibility of that. But you could tell Zero Suit Samus is gonna fight tooth and nail for it.
Definitely seems to be the case. I mean, you saw the combo, and I don't know if we talked about it earlier. I think this is where the difference comes in for Zero Suit Samus. She's gonna try to get that combo going. That knocked King DDD off 3 different times, but Joker, not a heavyweight character. He's going to be flying off slightly different angles, slightly different heights than King DDD is, so I don't think the kill potential for Zero Suit Samus is there, but they don't have a choice. This is the match, like, it is a forced matchup at this point.
I would almost counteract that, too, because they had to do that because they were such a heavyweight, and this is where you adapt, and honestly, this should be more in their play style now that it's a lighter weight.
Yes, I think UCM will most likely be able to either finish it here or be very close to finishing
Yeah, at
it.
least get a stock or 2. That'd be nice to see, worst comes to worst.
However, the recovery from CUW knocks Coder straight into the ground, which allows Zero Suit Samus to just up B, finish the damage. That's a lot of damage coming into the Coder. Coder only has 1 stock remaining, but, you know, like we said, that's fine. UCM still has more contestants. CUW, though, at 113% with all 3 of their stocks. Zero Suit Samus doesn't want to lose another stock at all. It wants to go into this next fight with all 3, but I don't think Coder's going to let them happen.
I agree. Coder is definitely going to try the hardest to at least get a stock here. You can tell. You should be able to with that 128% Samus.
And just like that, you know, I'm trying to really understand what just happened there. I don't know if that was a technique or they just didn't have the jump from the ledge guard because Coder was on it. But unfortunately, CUW's Zero Suit Samus kept falling and just couldn't recover. Sadly, we'll be losing, or not sadly for us, but sadly for CUW, we'll be losing their stock a little bit earlier than they were probably expecting. Coder still at 1 stock, 82%. Let's see if he can get 1 more off.
That would be nice to see. Hey, he might surprise us. He might get 2.
Might get 2
know.
as well. Yeah, so I would say 2, but he doesn't have Arson up and running right now, which you don't need Arson to win, but it's a huge power boost for Joker.
Hey, you might as well save it for the 3rd stock then.
Definitely true, as Arson's meter is slowly building up, but Coder is at kill potential right now. 1 up B or special move coming in from Zero Suit Samus will probably be the end of his life if he's not careful.
Agreed. He's going to have to be more careful, especially if he tries grabs on a fast character like this.
Definitely seems to be the case. However, Arson just literally inches away from coming up 1 hit from Zero Suit Samus. Will be sparking it.
Wow.
But it doesn't look like, never mind. Slow, you know, the meter still moves very slowly even if no damage is being taken. It just moves faster if it happens. So Arson is out, tries to get the redirected damage on, but Zero Suit Samus does get the grab on, and so that means it kind of counteracts the effects of it.
Oh, okay.
152% though on Coder, not looking hot, but you know, CUW at 148%. I didn't even think that was going to be.
He just went in a realm he shouldn't have.
Yeah,
that was nasty.
I didn't think that was going to be enough to end CUW's Zero Suit Samus' 2nd stock. I honestly didn't.
I agree.
But you know, just like that, CUW is going to be doing a quick grab, knocking Coder straight into the air. 160% on a very lighter weight character will definitely be enough to do it. So that means that UCW only has 1 stock remaining.
Against?
Let's see. We have 6 stocks remaining on UCM.
Wow.
We still have to see Ju, and we have to see. We haven't seen Oof yet in this set. So this is almost, if not identical, to the first set. Just role switched once again.
It's very interesting. I'm excited to see how it turns out.
Very interested to see, and I'm excited to see who will be seen for the 3rd contestant from UCM's side. So stick around because we'll be coming right back after this short break.
Taylor Industries is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports, a family-owned and operated business.
And here we go. We have CUW on the Zero Suit Samus, and it looks like UCM will be bringing out Oof on the King DDD. High energy, move that body, says Oof. CUW Zero Suit Samus will be losing 2 of their stocks. We did see Coder do massive damage to CUW's side. It looks like it's just going to be crawling off real quick, you know, a little joking around.
Yeah.
I don't think CUW thinks they're going to be making out of this alive right now.
Yeah, especially against a heavyweight like King DD. He's a pretty good player.
I mean, but this was the matchup that Oof struggled with the most, because being the heavyweight champion, CUW, once they got into their combo, it was basically instant death for King
True.
DDD. So will that happen again? I mean, Oof did take off 1 stock off of Zero Suit Samus before she completely obliterated him.
True.
So I think it'll be fine on UCM's part.
And I think Oof is also going to learn from that last time to watch out for that down B that kept killing him.
If I was Oof, I would stick closer to the center.
Yeah.
Because it was being on the sides that caused the spike to happen.
Yep, and it looks like he's trying to play that too, is get back to the center.
I mean, King DD does have ranged abilities too. And Zero Suit Samus, well, it has a little bit of range. It's not like the main skill set of Zero Suit Samus, you know. It's sort of like a short to mid-range fight. But King DD can just keep on throwing out Goron balls, spike balls, to do massive damage.
True.
And I mean, CUW Zero Suit Samus already had a 121%. We'll be spinning out, seeing if we can get the hammer swing. Swing and a miss though. Misses it completely. CUW will be trying to ledge guard Oof off the side, but Oof is able to safely get back on.
We'll see if Oof can get on again.
Oof, sadly, not able to, trying to jump around. King DD has a couple more jumps than the average person. However, CUW Zero Suit Samus is able to read it like a book, is able to get the first stock taken off of Oof. However, Zero Suit Samus is at 150%, and there's no more stocks remaining. So basically 1 hit from Oof will be enough to take it. And let's just say, in the very rare instance that Oof does not get that, we still have 1 contestant remaining on UCM side with 3 stocks. So
It'd be a very incredible feat. That would be just mind-boggling.
it would be mind-boggling indeed. However, Oof is racking up the percentages. However, the Goron ball straight to Zero Suit Samus' face does massive damage. If that was on the opposite side of the arena, that definitely would have been a kill. However, too far of a range, not enough kill potential there.
Wow.
Just like that.
Oof is struggling too. Oh, there it was.
I was going to say, yeah, struggling to get back onto the map.
Yeah, more like that, yeah.
Well, it looks like the armor came in finally from his recovery, knocking Zero Suit Samus straight into the ground, which means an easy kill at 150%. There is no doubt in my mind that after that instance happened that, you know, Zero Suit Samus was just going to be taken out of the competition.
Agreed.
Just like that, though, the second stock has been completed. CUW has 1-1 under their belt. UCM has 1-1 under their belt, which means we're going into the final set.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see who comes out on top. This has been a great matchup.
You want to make a bet? Who's going to win?
I'm going to bet it's UCM.
You know what? I think I'm going to bet on that side, too.
I wonder why I'm going to be biased like that, but I'll bet it.
Yeah, I wonder why, too. Oh, it's exciting here at the crew battles. We never know what's going to happen, so stick around because we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Culver's is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports. Welcome to Delicious.
Can you hold me down?
And here we go on to set number 3, round 1. We have Corazon and Bayonetta. We'll be starting off with them. However, CUW switching it onto the Bailiff. Not a character I actually know too well. I don't see him too often. So this will be definitely an interesting matchup, and I'm wondering who substituted.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm curious too, and it's nice to see a fresh face now that's that third set.
Definitely is. I mean, I love seeing new characters in a competition because it kind of shows that, you know, you have more than just your main. You got a pocket pick, and I say that anytime I see it. However, you know, I want to know, is this maybe the Ike change up, or was this perhaps the first person from the set 2 changing it up? I'm not 100% sure. CUW just sticking with their team name and not individual names, so we'll find out later on.
Yeah. Can you tell me more about this character playing for CUW? I'm not very aware.
You know, very interesting question. I don't know, to be quite honest, I don't know too much about Bailiff either. I know he's a sword fighter. He's got the fire flames. He's got like a weird spine whip to do a little bit of extra range. But, you know, it's your typical sword fighter for Smash. He's one of the DLC characters as well, so not one of the original cast.
That would make sense if it is the Ike player that we think it is playing him then.
Yes, but we'll see later on. You know, maybe it was not Ike that changed it up,
Yeah.
but I would imagine so. Sword fighters, you kind of stick with similar characteristics. But like you just saw, the weird bone whip spike it has a decent range to it. But you know what has even more range? Corazon's Bayonetta's special attacks going straight up into the air, flying offside the map. You never know where they're going to end up.
Yeah, that's true. Corazon's just with Bayonetta is that was a great fist to the face.
Yeah, we saw Witch's Time, and that's the deal. Witch's Time is not the easiest thing to land. You know, you have to be right next to them in order for it to go off. And whenever you do land it, it's an easy smash attack for 90% of the time, and Corazon lands them all the time.
And it's very impressive.
It's very impressive indeed. And I mean, we see this. Another Witch's Time comes out, not on the bottom platform, so no damage coming out. That's one of the 10%er times. Corazon has still 3 stocks at 30%, while CUW's Bailiff has already lost 2 of their stocks and is already at 107%. It is not looking like a good start for CUW.
You think this player might be regretting that they didn't stay with their main?
You know, and sometimes you got to think like that. You know, you try out something new. You see, maybe it'll be a better matchup. But in the end, you know, sometimes you're not as comfortable with it. You still think you're good,
Yeah.
but you just don't know like every in and out of them yet.
Yeah, and I feel like that's pretty hard when you go up with an opponent of this skill like Corazon. I don't feel like you can do that.
And just like that, Corazon showing off his unique skill with his special attacks. We'll be pushing Bailiff straight outside. We're going to be seeing the little circles, and they're going to be flying off. Bailiff loses all 3 of their stocks. CUW already at 9 stocks. UCM hasn't even lost one. They still have 12 stocks remaining overall.
They were smart starting with in my opinion, their strongest player that I've seen so far. They're all great, but
yes, I mean,
Corazon's standing out.
Corazon definitely is standing out at the moment. And, you know, I'm still wondering who CUW switched out for that Bailiff.
I know.
You know, what was it? Was it the Daisy? Was it the Zero Suit Samus? You know, was it the Ike? I don't know.
Was it the Robin?
Yeah, Robin. Yeah,
No, that'd be huge.
I totally forgot. Yeah, the Robin.
That'd be.
Because it was the Robin. The Robin did so well.
Yeah.
If that was a Robin switch,
I'd be.
CUW's got to be sweating that.
I would be.
But we'll see who that changeup was as we go into the next match after this short break.
Taylor Industries is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports, a family-owned and operated business.
Imagine opportunity. Got it? Good. Now pursue it. Choose the right college to cultivate it. Discover your passion, your talent. Now share it. Embrace it. Go global. Find support, network, build your team. Set a goal, work hard, achieve it. Be proud of yourself. Celebrate it. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
And here we go on to set 3, round 2. We have Corazon still on the Bayonetta, while CUW is ringing out the Zero Suit Samus.
And we saw how this matched up last time.
We definitely did see how that, you know, did not end well for CUW. And, you know, UCM still has 12 stocks overall. Corazon did not lose a single stock, so he's not going to fall off, which is an insane momentum boost for UCM. And, you know, it's only been 20 seconds. Corazon's already knocked Zero Suit Samus at 103% and almost in the stock right then and there.
I think the player playing Zero Suit Samus, you know, was really trying to learn from the last time, but Corazon's just such a good player with Bayonetta. It's hard.
Yeah, and the splits coming in to knock CUW Zero Suit Samus off the map. We got the animation that there was a potential for a stock ending, however, not exactly there, was barely able to survive. 132% though, will be getting the Mushroom Stomp onto Bayonetta. However, Witch's Time comes out with a giant fist, will be knocking off the first stock off of CUW Zero Suit Samus. We have Corazon at 50%, 3 stocks remaining. Are we going to see a potential domination again?
I honestly think it's very possible because you got to think the mental side for these other players from CUW, they're already struggling with the thought that they've lost. You know, they had that momentum in the beginning, but UCM got it in the middle, and I think that's a better thing.
I think it's the better thing too. And unlike the 1v1 competitions where you're just playing for yourself, whenever you lose 3 stocks and don't even take a single stock off of one of the enemies, you're not laying yourself down. You're laying your whole team down.
Yeah, and that's rough. Like, it's like, sorry guys.
So you got the mental, going down, but now you got to go way down for everybody else. It's a domino effect.
Yeah, it's interesting for sure.
Just like that, Corazon able to bend down, dodge the stun attack coming in from Zero Suit Samus. Already 149%, will be knocking the second stock off of CUW. Corazon still hasn't lost a single stock yet. 85%, pretty high percentage.
And my bet is Corazon probably won't.
However, a grab coming in from Zero Suit Samus finally throws Corazon off the map. However, no ledge guarding will be necessary as Bayonetta gets back on. No problems whatsoever. Looks like the stage platform is taking Zero Suit Samus away, getting kind of stuck on there for a little bit, allowing Corazon to get a little cheeky damage in from a ledge guard, going into a B combo, misses the third one, still some damage going on to Zero Suit Samus at 61%.
And Bayonetta's really just putting these combos together one after another, even just like that. That up B to the side B was fantastic.
I mean, that was 5 combos coming in from Corazon to end CUW Zero Suit Samus's last stock.
To 128% only, too.
Didn't lose a single stock.
Wow.
That's the second time. UCM is going into the third round with all 12 of their stocks.
Yeah, they just took that momentum and took off.
CUW, 6 stocks remaining.
That's
That's half of it. That is, like, of course, CUW can technically bring it back because Corazon just did it. But, that percentage is extremely low. And it looks like UCM might be winning this one.
I agree.
Well, we'll see what the actual outcome is as we come to the games after this short break.
Culver's is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports. Welcome to Delicious.
College, you don't want a piece of paper. You want an opportunity. The opportunity to lead, to innovate, to transform. The opportunity to excel beyond what you thought possible. At the University of Central Missouri, your goals are achievable because we give you more support so your ambition faces fewer obstacles. Embrace your potential with the backing of 150 years of academic excellence, with undergraduate and graduate degrees available in Warrensburg, Lee Summit, and online. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
Here we go. We are on set 3, round 3. We have Corazon still on the Bayonetta. Love or hate the man, he is here to stay with all 3 of his stocks. He has refused to lose a single stock this set. CUW will be bringing out the Daisy. So, you know what well, there's still another person remaining. We don't know who the bailiff change was. And it looks like we're actually going into maybe a rematch. Looks like Daisy may have just accidentally lost a stock prematurely, and it looks like they're probably having a little bit of a communications issue. So we'll see what happens. We'll cut it to maybe we'll go into this next match and everything will be fixed.
Yep.
Let's see here. Everything looks like to be peachy fine. Okay. Set 3, round 3, Corazon on Bayonetta, CUW on the Daisy. Actual fighting going on this time. No mistakes. Everything got figured out right away. But just like that, 15 seconds, and once again, CUW's contestant is already at 81%. This is what we saw last game, too.
Yeah, Bayonetta is just dominating. It's insane. Just combo up B, side B, up again. Look at that. Ow.
No animation needed because, normally at that percentage, that wouldn't be a kill. But they were so far off the map,
that he
so much damage going off. Yeah, just pushes them out. So CUW loses their first stock extremely fast. Corazon still at 3 stocks after 3 contestants.
And Corazon's just going to go for it again. Yep, right out of the map maybe. We'll see.
Ooh. Sadly, not far enough, but the damage is still there at 108%. We didn't get to see half the damage. We just saw it through a little circle, but it's still happening, you know. The damage is still accumulating, so one Witch's Time into Smash Attack would probably end Daisy's second stock.
And it amazes me that these players have the experience where when they go out of map, they know where things are and they can still combo. That's a great out.
What did I just say? One Witch's Time and two Smash Attack ends Daisy's second stock. Just like that. You know, you just and that's kind of what you kind of do with Bayonetta. You go and do a bunch of up B combos. You try to push him out. If that doesn't work, Witch's Time. Slows him down, easy hitting, easy pickings. But you just got to land it, and Corazon can do that.
And Daisy can't seem to figure out Corazon on this match at all.
It seems like nobody can.
Yeah,
It seemed like they kind of had him the first set. Obviously, he still went through a lot of them, but was able to stop him. But, you know, this time around, Corazon still hasn't lost a sock, so it seems like nobody's able to figure out Corazon right now.
Yeah, and I can't imagine how it feels right now when you already, have 2 people down?
2 people down, a third person almost out. Bayonetta gets the, Corazon gets the grab off of Daisy, pushing him off. Was really close to ending the last stock at 140%. Daisy is building up rage though. However, Corazon is only at 82%. He can take a couple more hits.
Nice couple gunshots there. We'll see. Oh, kick to the face, Daisy.
Yeah, kick to the face. I believe that's a neutral air. Will be ending CUW's Daisy's last stock. And I'm sounding like a broken record right now, Dylan. But Corazon's going into the next match with all 3 stocks. UCM still has overall 12 stocks. CUW only has 3 stocks remaining.
And just to make it amazing is he just took down 3 other amazing players. Perfect.
Yeah, didn't lose a single stock.
That's insane.
You know, like, I want to see the other UCM contestants. I kind of do, but like Corazon's
at this time, let
stomping
him finish it.
let him.
He deserves it.
Let's see if he could just
get a perfect wipe. That'd be impressive.
I mean, right now there's a good chance that he can just end it. But let's see if he can end it with all 3 stocks.
He's going against Robin, but we saw how Robin fared. So
yes, so we'll see what happens next. We'll be coming right back after this short break.
Taylor Industries is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports, a family-owned and operated business.
And here we go, set 3, round 4. This may as well be the last match. It's Corazon with no stocks being taken off. He has done a perfect run versus CUW's Robin.
How do you feel as Robin right now? You're a good player. You've held your own, but last time you struggled and all your teammates have just been decimated.
You know what I'm glad? I'm just glad that it wasn't this Robin that was the bailiff.
I agree.
Who got smashed. Because maybe Robin can at least take out Corazon. You know, at this point, I don't think you're playing to win. I think you're just playing to stop a perfect run.
Yeah, you're just trying to like say, hey, you're not as good as you think possibly.
Yeah. But you know, Corazon saying, I kind of am that good as 83% on the Robin.
Oh my gosh.
Ends the stock that fast within
Wow.
35 seconds. Only 3% taken off of his first stock. And, you know, it hasn't even been like 10 seconds since the second stock happened. He already's into a B combo.
And how does that even add on to the mental side even more with Robin, right?
I don't like, you know, I like to play for fun. I don't get extremely competitive when I play Smash, but I still play to win. And I don't know how I'd feel at this point.
Like, he's just decimated your team, and it's like, wow, like, you're going to try your hardest, but...
We do have Witch's Time. That's, I never even thought of that.
What was that?
Because Robin throws out his abilities, Bayonetta can just use his Witch's Time to stop the ability to activate it.
And then
if
punch
it's close enough to the actual character, it hits him with the Witch's Time too. So nice smash attack coming in from Corazon, nice technique coming in from Corazon, ending CUW's second stock, and already Robin is at 84%, with Corazon only at 62.
Corazon looks unstoppable at this moment. He has the confidence, yep.
You know, let's just stop your talking right there
You're
as
right.
a giant fist comes in, knocks Robin straight out of this match. That will be the end of this tournament. UCM wins. And you know what? for the first time that I've ever seen, I've seen a player complete a crew battles perfectly by himself without losing a stock. Of course, there was the 2 other sets, but I mean this particular set by himself, no stocks taken.
It was impressive. That is a feat, and he should be proud of that.
He should be proud of that indeed. We will be going into the post-game show after this short break, though, so please stick around because, this was an exciting match.
Culver's is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports. Welcome to Delicious.
Imagine opportunity. Got it? Good. Now pursue it. Choose the right college to cultivate it. Discover your passion, your talent. Now share it. Embrace it. Go global. Find support, network, build your team. Set a goal, work hard, achieve it. Be proud of yourself. Celebrate it. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
Hello and welcome to the Taylor's Industries post-game show. My name is Josh, and Dylan, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Whenever I invited you on, I was not expecting the match, this crew battle, to be this spectacular.
I am very happy it was. It's very entertaining, and I'm glad I didn't miss it.
Yeah, let's recap exactly what just happened. We had the first set where things weren't looking too good for UCM. We had the Robin, completely kind of decimating our UCM students. We had Jew and we had Coder coming in, not being able to really fight against the Robin that well. And even Coder struggled a bit with it, was finally able to end it, but Zero Suit Samus just dominated him. I've never seen the combos from Zero Suit Samus into a King DDD like that.
I agree. No, he just dominated everyone. And, CUW, they came out first really strong in the first set, but after that, UCM just took it from there, it seemed like.
Yeah, we had the second set come in. We had a little bit of change into the match. We had Corazon finally not appearing last, appearing first, and creating that momentum for UCM. UCW still competed just fine during the second set. There wasn't that much, Corazon was doing a really good job, but they were still in the competition. We saw some great moves from the Robin and the Zero Suit Samus. We saw Ike, heavy hair, able to do some damage.
Yeah.
Not doing enough though, sadly enough. But then we get to the third set, and we see Corazon.
And that's it.
And then we see Corazon. And we see Corazon. We see Corazon. And that's kind of it.
And it's like, wow.
And it wasn't even maybe Corazon loses this game. No, it was Corazon hasn't lost a single stock. He's going into the next round perfectly.
Yeah, once he got to the second matchup, it was just like, okay, this guy's just not, this is just, he's in the zone right now. Mm-hmm. And that's what that was.
And I wonder what his team must be thinking for almost creating a perfect third set.
They better be like,
or
hey,
not almost, actually doing it.
He did it. He should get a nice little celebration from him for sure. He deserves it.
And I think it's clear to say who our Culver's player of the game is.
I agree.
I think it has to be Corazon.
I agree.
Corazon. Wonderful. He did wonderful today. And this was a great way to come back to the season. I've been saying I've been missing you. I've been wondering where you've been. And you just pull up into a crew battle and just completely dominate a third set. So congratulations to Corazon, and thank you for being back into the competition. Sadly though, that is it for crew battles this week. I believe we have more crew battles coming in, but that's the end of it for today. My name is Josh.
And my name is Dylan.
Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next week.
I'm going